One of the reasons that Minecraft is so successful is that it receives new updates extremely often, adding new in-game material for players to explore. That being said, my name is SethBling and here are 8 updates that should be in Minecraft. If you enjoyed the video and want to support my channel and help me make videos in the future, consider becoming a member where you'll be invited to my Minecraft and Discord servers, as well as have a chance to help me with new videos through exclusive community posts. Click the join button below for more information, and also thank you to those of you who have become a member since my last video. Oh, there you are. How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to a brand new video. My name, of course, is SethBling, and today we're checking out 8 updates that should be in Minecraft. I'm super excited because I've got a lot of cool ideas hidden around in this video, so without further ado, let's get started. The first idea is, of course, more storage blocks. Now, what is a storage block, you may ask? That's a great question. Now, essentially in Minecraft, whenever you take an item and you fill up the crafting grid with it, it gives you some sort of block, such as a diamond block whenever you use diamonds, which you can then decraft later to get those items back. Now, I personally believe that is a fantastic mechanic. We really don't see too many new blocks added with that, though, so I think it would be cool if we got an overhaul and added so many more storage blocks for all of the items that we have in the game. For example, we've got a crate of apples, we've got potatoes, carrots, golden nuggets, beetroot, cactus, sugarcane, bamboo. This one's really cool. This one could be bundle o' bamboo, which I love, but not quite as much as this beauty. I love this one. You could probably take a guess at what this is, partially because there's an egg behind it, but if we take eggs and we put them in arrangement, we get a carton of eggs, because why not? I think that's super cool. But as you can see, all of these look fantastic. There could be a lot of cool uses for them as well, but more than anything, I think they're just fantastic decorations. As a side note, thank you to Endergized for allowing me to use his textures. He made these a long time ago, and I've always wanted to show them off. I believe they're also going to be in the mod Quark, which is pretty cool. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out the next idea. Speaking of my friend Endergized, he made some new villagers for me because that is exactly what I requested him to do. So that's besides the point. But anyways, as you can see here, we've also got 3 new villagers. This is something I'd love to see in the game. I've been talking about adding more villagers for quite some time. It seems like forever, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and check these guys out. So as you can see, this is a mechanic, which I've got to say, I love the mechanic, and you will see why in just a moment. The mechanic would be a redstone, well, mechanic, and it would trade essentially redstone components, all of which being random, because obviously there are a lot of redstone blocks out there, so that would be super cool. It could be a rare villager, but a fun one at that. And of course, next up, we've got the beekeeper, which honestly, hello, is super fun, and I'll show you why. But the beekeeper obviously would trade the bee-related blocks. Now, take a look at this particular texture, and you'll notice he's been stung quite a few times. I think that makes sense, right? Maybe he's an amateur beekeeper. I think that's super fun. Little Easter egg in there. I really, really like that. And then this one, of course, is the pyrotechnic, which would deal with fireworks. I think that would be awesome. Now, I actually did a video about adding a pyrotechnic table a long time ago. If I can find that, I'm going to put it in the top right corner for you to check out via iCard, but that's super, super cool. But I've got them placed around, and also the storage blocks. Look at this. I think it's fantastic. I think the apples are over there as well. Looks great. But as you can see, we've got the mechanic here. Look at this texture. He's got a redstone torch in his belt. Overall, an awesome design. I love the way these look, and they fit in perfectly for the village, if you ask me. I think it's super, super cool. But of course, the beekeeper's got honey all over him, and then the stings. I love it so much. I think it's amazing, but definitely add more villagers to the game. I think it would be really cool to have different professions. Of course, this would have been added in 1.13 had they thought of the idea, I imagine, but you know, there's still room in the game. So let me know what you think of that down in the comments below. Do you like explosives? What about blowing stuff up? Are you just generally a madman? Well, then you're gonna love Dynamite. This is probably one of the coolest ideas that we could showcase in this video. I really, really like this one, and I've been working on this idea for quite some time. Now, with the help of SethBling and, of course, Endergized, who did the textures, SethBling created a data pack that allows me to show off this example. So, special thank you to SethBling. Make sure to check out the description so that you can check out his channel, although most of you probably already know him. But as you can see here, if we craft a dynamite, which uses paper, gunpowder, and string, which I believe could later be used to craft TNT, that that would mean modifying the recipe for TNT. I think it would be cool to get Dynamite. And by the way, compliment the build. I love it. You know how I am. I need the compliments. Feed them to me. Let me know. But anyways, let's go ahead and see how exactly this works. Oh no! A creeper who isn't coming towards me at all. Let's go ahead and toss that over there. As you can see, Dynamite doesn't blow up the blocks. However, it acts as a projectile that actually causes damage to mobs and other entities around. I think that's super cool. I think it's awesome. Now, the only problem is in this case, you can see that you got a really strong arm because that is quite the distance to throw it. But I think this is super cool. I would love to see Dynamite in the game, especially as a Badlands update. I think this would be awesome, and I missed. But that's okay. But anyways, let me know what you think of Dynamite down in the comments below. Oh man, it is really, really cold down in this cave, but this next update brings us all the way down into the spooky cave system underneath the surface of Minecraft, where we are here to discover a new material, which you could probably already see all over the place. This is moss, a new decoration that appears in caves as well as swampy type areas, where it essentially spreads onto the blocks around it. As you can see, there are so many different ways this particular material comes in view. We've of course got the side block, the underneath, we've got the top layer. There's so many different ways to decorate with this new material. I would love to see it in the game. Oh man, what in the world is that? Make sure to check out my video, 5 bosses that should be in Minecraft, if you'd like to learn more about what in the world these are. Click the iCard in the top right corner. But anyways, let's go ahead and turn on the lights. Go ahead and take that out of our hand. As you can see here, we've got moss all over the place. I think it is a great decoration. It adds a lot to the caves, and if we were to ever get a cave update, I think this is a great way to start. Look, at this point, you know me to be a builder. You know I've got to add updates that make sense for builders, and that of course is where the idea for placeable potions comes in. I would love, and I mean I would love to see placeable potions in the game. It's something I've actually shown off before, but check this out. I think this is super cool. The idea that we could place potions on the ground really opens the doors for decorations. Now, previously, to get this effect, you'd have to place a brewing stand and fill it up with potions. However, I think it would be cool if you could just simply walk up to a place, right-click the block, and then get the potion down on the surface. I think that would be awesome. Now, originally I was doing one that was kind of 3D, like the lantern, but honestly, it just doesn't really feel like Minecraft when you do that. So I think simply doing it like this is awesome and very easy to implement. Now, this is just an example of what you can do. As you can see, I've created a bar. I think this looks awesome, and it uses a couple of the blocks shown in this video. Of course, we got the nether wart sack, which you can see here, which is a storage block for the nether wart, but of course the potions on the shelves as well. I think this is super cool, and it just adds to the general ways to decorate in Minecraft. So as always, let me know what you think of that down in the comments below. Before we move on to this update, I do want to mention I did showcase this in my most recent video, but it's something I wanted to add to this particular video as well. That being said, I think it would be great to be able to add XP into bottles. And yes, I've reused this entire build, but come on, I mean, I gotta save time, right? These videos are hard to make sometimes. But anyways, I would love to see XP, shareable XP at that, be added into Minecraft. We do have bottles of enchanting already. It's something you can get from loot. You can also get it from villagers. But I think it would be great if you could get glass bottles, walk up to a enchantment table, hold shift, right click, and it actually give you the XP. Now I go into a little bit more detail about this in my previous video, so much like every other clip in this video, I'm going to advertise it. Click the iCard in the top right corner to check it out. But as you can see, we do have the XP bottle. I think it's great. Plus, it can't necessarily be duplicated because as you can see, we only got 6 levels out of that, whereas we spent 7 to do so. This is just a great way to share your XP and also store it in case you do not want to die while you're holding like 200 levels. I think this is great, but let me know what you think down in the comments below. Normally, I would save the best for last. I don't know if that's the case for this one though, because honestly, all of these ideas have been amazing. However, this one is super, super cool, and I know all of you builders out there would love to see it, myself included. Now, this one is a very simple change. You can see we basically just have item frames. What if you could place an item frame? Of course, put an item in there, grab some shears, hold shift and right click to get some leather that pops off and completely remove the back of the item frame. I think this is amazing, and if you don't see the value in this, then you are honestly crazy, because this would be fantastic for builders and decorators. I love the idea of being able to place any item on the surface using item frames. You just pop the back off. I think that's amazing. That would be super cool, and I think that could really open up the entire world of decoration. But as always, let me know what you think of that, as well as everything else featured in this video, in the comments below. That's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up and consider subscribing and turning on notifications so that you never miss an upload. And like I said, that's going to be it for today. My name has been SethBling. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.